Hey guys, welcome back to Vinceville Custom. So today I'm sharing with you a Sabertooth garage kit that I just pulled out of a box. I'm going to be getting ready to start working on it, but I just kind of wanted to go over it. It's an absolutely massive kit. It's actually beautiful. I don't know who produced it. I just know somebody I've done work for a lot over the years. They contacted me and wanted me to paint this up for them. The sculptor is, and if I get the name right, it's Alejandro Pereira. I think that's who it is. I'm not really sure. I'll put their name in the description, but anyone who knows the sculptor or I've seen it before, they probably know a little bit more about it than I do. I usually just get the kits in. I ask who sculpted it, if they want me to put any information in the description or not, and then I just start pretty much working on them. It's a really straightforward kit. It's actually beautiful. It's going to be very easy to paint up. I guess Ownage put it together. It comes in a very bunch of different pieces. You got 3 different heads. So the person that wants me to paint it up, we're going to go with a specific paint style on it, colors. So I'll have to kind of, hash over the details with that. Overall, I don't think there's anything wrong with the statue at all. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's very well done. There's only 2 things that I would say, or maybe 3, that I would say I don't like pulling out of the box, but it's nothing like, it's not like, a deal breaker. One, I'm not really sure yet of the heads. Like, when you pop this head off, there's a lot of hair there. Does any of this scrape this at all? I'm not really sure yet. That's something that's going to have to, basically once I finish painting up and put it down, does this head scrape any of that stuff? I'm not sure. So I just kind of figured all that out. As far as the magnets go, they're very well done. I'm not seeing anything loose where I have to redo the magnets. So that, all in all, I think that's pretty much, one of the things that I'm just thinking about. But like I said, that's nothing major. If I find that like a little hair piece is scraping something, I just go in there, sand it down, and touch it back up again. So that's just one of those things at the end. The second thing I'm a little bit weary about is I guess I'm going to have to paint him separate and leave the feet as is, because I don't think I can attach these 2 feet because it's at the fur. They're attached to the legs. I'm not sure if I can attach these feet and be able to put him in and out of the base yet. I'm not sure. That's something I'm going to test in the garage, because I'm not sure if this peg is going straight down and this peg is going straight down. If this peg is going at an angle and this one's going straight down, I'll have to leave it separated. So that's what probably would, that's just one thing I'm just thinking about out loud. But the arms, just got to be very careful with the fin. But this is beautiful. It's very well done. Just got to be careful of the fingernails too. But that magnetizes very well. And then each arm goes like this. So each arm is magnetized very well and everything. So they go in pretty good. So I'm not really seeing any like issues with wobbling. It seems to be very sturdy. But I don't know. I got to see. Like, maybe what I might do is I might attach this leg here and make this durable, so this way when you put this foot in there, then it connects to that one. But I'll see. If I feel that it needs to be a little bit tweaked, I will, but we'll figure that out down the line. But other than that, it's really good. And I think the last thing, the third thing I don't like right away, is there is a sticker at the bottom of the base already. I wish they kind of left that sticker alone. I'm not really sure if the sticker came separated and then the client who gave it to me put it on, or if it came like that. So I'm not really sure. Because that's just a kind of a pain if I go to paint this up and I get stuff on the sticker. But it's not the end of the world. It's not a deal breaker. Like I said, it's a very straightforward kit. It's really beautiful. Not really sure which head I like the most, but I'm pretty sure I'll figure that out once I start painting it. But the details are beautiful on this statue. You can pretty much see, hopefully in the light. It's just awesome. It's a really great Sabertooth. So this should be a really fun paint up. I'm really probably going to have a lot of fun with this one. It's just a matter of getting in the garage, making sure that everything is ready for paints. The only reason why it's wobbling at the moment is because I have it on this turntable and it's not very, it's kind of crushing it at the moment. But other than that, it's right. So you can see this arm as well, comes off, and it comes off here too. But like I said, I don't want to break anything. So. But other than that, the hair, the fur, sculpted beautiful. Everything's looking pretty well. So you know what? Let's kind of, we'll kind of show you some of the heads, a little bit of the details. Really great sculpt. I like it a lot. I really like it a lot. not really a Sabertooth fan per se, like as far as characters go, but I mean it is a really beautiful sculpt. I mean, if you're a Sabertooth fan, I'm pretty sure you would like this. And then if he's kind of towering over a Wolverine, would be perfect. I think this one is so far my favorite that I can just tell off the bat, only because I like the way he's, you know, he's got his mouth open and the teeth showing. So let's try. You know what? Let's take the heads and the arms away, because you know I don't want to break anything. Like I said, I think this is done by Onage. It feels like it's done by Onage. It seems like it's keyed by Onage. So, and it just kind of feels like it's definitely done by them. But I think there is some other factories out there that are popping up. So as you can see, it breaks down pretty well. I mean, it's really well put together. When I first saw some of the pictures, I thought it was broken down even more than, you know, I was like, oh man, I'm going to have so much to put together, but really not. So as you can see right here, we'll kind of pop this body part out. So as you can see, that comes out there. Now, if we are lucky, let's put the body aside so I don't snap any of those fur pieces. So we'll get a little bit closer. Okay, so you can see how these pieces go. So just to get a better idea, if these were attached, would they come up straight? Yeah, it looks like they might. So possibly I can attach these to his legs and make them durable. But I'll ask the client. Usually, you know, whenever I do something like this, I talk to the client first and see if they'd rather have it in pieces or if they'd rather have everything set up. There seems to be a little bit of a nick here with some of this seam stuff. I'm going to have to fix that on the foot. It seems like it was done in 2018. There's a little bit of a signature over here. And that's pretty much it. I mean, pretty well done. So like I say, if you have this kit or you see it, or, you know, like I said, I'm doing it for a client, you know, it can be put together like this. It can be just like, okay, you know, you just sort of leave them like that and it goes on no problem. So other than that, it's pretty straightforward. I don't really have anything else to say. I mean, it's a beautiful sculpt. It's got a nice, good detail to it. And a beautiful casting. There's really no seams to fix. Usually when Onage and these companies do these kits these days, the seams are pretty much like non-existent. Sometimes you'll see them. Like, there is a texture on his arm. So if they did you know, a one-piece mold or a two-piece mold, what they might have done is they might have had the seam come down this seam here and then the seam underneath the arm. So this way when you split the mold, you just clean that up. You don't have to clean up any of this. So that's probably what they did with that. So that's pretty much the Sabertooth review. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, these kits these days that are coming out, really not much to them anymore as far as prep work. The only time, you know, I really see anything that needs to be done that's major is probably setting up the feet a little bit more, you know, maybe changing up the magnets. I think a few times in kits in the past, magnets were really poor. They didn't use the N52 magnets. They probably used like the 40s where they're very, I don't know, weak. But really well done. Really good kit. So I'm not really sure who designed it. I don't know who produced it. Anyone in the comments who knows, you're more than welcome to leave a comment if anyone's, you know, asking and are kind of curious. But really great design. So that's pretty much it, you know. So what's going to happen next is, you know, I'll get in the garage, I'll talk to the client, hash everything out, and then hopefully I can get to work on him. We'll see, you know, whatever I decide to do, whether it's just straight up paint up and get it out the door, or if I do any live streams or what, I'm not really sure. I got so much stuff on my plate, so we'll see what we can do. So there you go. Sabertooth Garage Kit, 1/4 scale, almost feels like a 1/3 in a sense, but probably if you got another Wolverine next to him, it probably would feel in scale. But other than that, that's all I know. Hopefully you guys like the way the kit is. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back with some more videos.